Radio, it's been a hot minute since I made a YouTube video, and even a hotter minute since I made a video like this. So today I'm just going to take you through what I get up to. It's going to be a pretty busy day, starting nice and early, so it's 4:30 a.m. Just made myself some breakfast. This is my usual spread that I have before every run, no matter if it's a workout or just a regular easy run, long run. So yeah, 2 pieces of toast, one with peanut butter, one with Biscoff, sourdough especially, some electrolytes, and a double shot coffee. I'm meeting some of my old training partners from the Burt squad at 5:30. So I usually get up an hour before I run, just to make sure everything can digest, and I've got some time to do some prehabs as well. So yeah, we'll smack this down and yeah, go get started with some prehab. The essentials for workout, starting with the pins of choice for today. The Nike Outfly 3, probably one of my favorite super shoes of all time. If you're looking for an all-time list, I'll give it to you. Number 1, Nike Outfly 1, obvious reasons. Bounciest, most responsive super shoe ever. The OG Zoom X, and with that Air Zoom unit, if you land just right, it's a magical shoe. Number 2, Asics Metaspeed Edge Paris. I've worn it for really fast mile reps all the way through to slower LT1 reps, and it feels great at every pace, super snappy and responsive, but you still have plenty of protection. Number 3, this Nike Outfly 3, almost like the OG Next Percent and the OG Alpha had a baby. So it's a lot more universal and versatile than the OG Alpha Fly. But yeah, no, maybe it doesn't have that same magic, but still a great super shoe. For in-session fueling today, got a pure gel, 30 grams, a bit more liquidy, and this flavor is fire. Apple pie, a bit more cinnamon though. Cinnamon me, you know what I'm talking about. Then lactate, you know. So I want to clear one thing with lactate testing. I think a lot of people approach lactate testing the wrong way, and I definitely have before. I kind of read a lot more into it and listened to a lot of stuff, did my own research. So an absolute lactate value. So just say someone tests once at the end of a session and they test 2.5 millimoles, and they've done some lactate testing, you know, just say a few weeks previously. It still doesn't mean anything. Lactate and lactate thresholds are still going to be super variable depending on the day, you know, depending on the weather, depending on fatigue, depending on, you know, fueling, depending on hydration. There's so many different factors that you can't really pinpoint where your thresholds are. So what can you use the lactate meter for then? Well, if you test multiple times in the session, you can build a trend over the session. So what you'll probably see today, I'm going to predict it, is I'll test at 2, 4, and 6. I'll probably test like mid to high 2s that second rep, and then it'll slowly decrease over the session, which obviously shows that if it's slightly decreasing, that's a good thing. It means I'm definitely below my second threshold. If it stays steady, that's also a good thing. Means I'm in a steady state, and same thing if it only slightly increases. The only time the lactate will really show much is if in that trend there's a big spike. It obviously means you've gone above your threshold. You might be wondering, oh, that's for second threshold, so what about LT1? Well, LT1's a bit harder for me, and my opinion is LT1 as long as you're below like 2 millimoles, and the effort is so easy. So that's another thing you also have to put the effort component into it. How are you perceiving the effort? Because that also is a really accurate determinant of intensity. So anyways, bit of a yap, but time to get ready for the work. Ah, well, look who it is. 66 half man himself. Came for some threshold.
Love a good threshold, mate.
Mate, it's not that cold. It's like...
It's fucking freezing.
Mate, it's like 8 degrees.
It's freezing.
Oh yeah, so we'll get a warm-up going, 3 miles. So just on the 5K. And the workout, 6 bar mile, 2 minutes at 5:15. So like 3:15 per K pace. Tim Fisk is here as well.
20-30 man, back in his heyday.
It's just run off, but...
Did you say hello or what?
Hello, Back Daddy.
Trackies, mate.
Is it bright?
It's a bit bright, yeah. Thanks, mate.
Godfather of Brisbane running.
Just chucking a camera in everyone's face.
Alright, so 2 done, 5:15, 5:13. Feeling great today. I was kind of joking in the rep saying it feels like the fitness is kind of coming in a little bit. Kind of like 4 or 5 weeks back. And definitely enough time to build up a decent level of fitness. Yeah. See what the lactate's looking like. Also take the gel after this rep, so after the 3rd rep. Two millimoles, and it kind of feels like that as well. I feel very good today. So yep, we'll keep it at that pace and we'll test after 4 and see if it goes up or down or stays steady. Alright, time to get lactate. Might be a little bit higher just because we increased pace for one, so those last 2 reps were 510, 507. But also I took a gel after the last rep, which can affect the lactate reading, but still feel great. So I doubt it's gone up too much. Healthy blood draw, so good sign. It's probably going to be pretty good still. Predictions?
5.7.
Yeah, I reckon I'm cooked, mate. 1.8. Yeah, frick you, Kai. Yeah, I feel great, so yeah, no, makes sense. Went down even after having the gel, so good signs, and finished these last 2 off at the same pace. Alright, last lactate, 501, 501 for the last 2, so got moving. Heart rate didn't go above 165, which is actually the lowest for any workout I've done back so far. And we also got moving today, so hopefully it didn't cook the lactate too much by increasing, but I have a sneaky suspicion that we will be all good. Kai, while we wait for the lactate, how do you feel today, mate?
Pretty decent. I still want more rep, mate.
Hey, that's a true sign if you're in a steady state for lactate, especially for threshold. It's when you can say that. 2-3. So increased a little bit, but stayed steady enough that I was below second threshold. Very happy with that. Also, shout out 66-30. I'm claiming it a little bit, but it's mostly just because this guy's a generational talent. Did you see that? I was like claiming it.
Yeah, I saw that on your post.
Yeah, Brack Daddy got the last rep. So you know, no, threshold for Brack Daddy. Sub 15 coming soon. Do you need that, mate?
Yeah, I do, mate.
Jesus, calorie maxing. We're trying to get lean for cross country, Kai. Sorry. Rightio. So for brekkie, we have almost like an overnight wheat bix, which I didn't let set overnight. So it's wheat bix crushed up, bit of milk, protein powder, yogurt. I put nutmeg, cinnamon, mix it all together, then cherries and honey on top. Might grab some Biscoff as well, but yeah, this is so gas. So yeah, good workout this morning, really good workout. Felt great, almost felt like the fitness is coming in. I'm probably I think I'm 5 weeks back running now. Probably been training like a decent amount for 2 weeks. So yeah, really rewarding. Seeing some of the early signs of fitness coming through. So pound this, probably nap pretty soon. I need a lift today, so I'll show you my lifting, and then also double. So yeah, still a bit to do. Also got a bunch of housekeeping stuff, like got to write a few programs and just kind of work on my coaching business. So yeah, no, should be a good day. New addition to my vast selection of running books. I used to read a lot when I first got into the sport. Kind of got a bit lazy with it, but definitely back on it in a big way. This is the current selection of readings, kind of just going between them every day, read bits and bobs. Just finished the Norwegian method as well. I had this book before,
But if you don't know Rob De Castella, oh man, he is a beast. Like, look at this guy. Look at his legs. Chunky, man. He was known as tree trunks because of the size of his legs. And I'm not the leanest bloke ever, so it gives me hope because if you're a bit chunky, you can train more. Like, look at this training. Give it a pause if you want to read it. But actually crazy. And I have this theory, especially with the half and the marathon, where the Africans are still really dominant. You'd say over like the 800 to the 10K, they're still obviously very dominant, but they're almost losing their slip a little bit. There's definitely a lot more Western runners who are giving, them a run for their money. But on the half and the marathon, apart from Conor Mance, not really. And John Correa, one of the only Kenyans who has his Strava public, and a really good runner as well. He gets up to 250, 300K. Kipton was known to go past 300K. And there's not really any guys like doing this mongrel training anymore. Like, obviously 214K is pretty crazy, but like Frank Shorter getting up to like 200 miles a week, like almost for the half and the marathon, you take the science out of it a little bit and you just got to run a bucket load. Because yeah, the durability aspect in the marathon's huge. Like, if you can be as fresh as you are at, a K at 30K or 35K, then that's the...
So it's time for the double. It's like 3 p.m. I got a 4.5 mile loop, so just over 7K on the trails, which I'm gonna embark on. So yeah, should be a good one. Then I will quickly have a snack and go to the gym.
Right, yeah, so literally hitting 2 miles now. 7:15, 7:13. Feel pretty good. Heart rate's 127 right now. This is just a glorified warm up for gym. So keeping that as the purpose in mind. And yeah, easy does it.
Will Gregg's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Will Gregg's on fire.
Obviously, I am not at the gym. Unfortunately, I share a Good Life membership with my brother, and he's at the gym right now. And it's like 5 p.m. And you know what? I'm just gonna lift tomorrow. Only gonna get one lift in this week though, which would be unfortunate. That's cricket. But also, just wanted to get out and reflect. Just got an email from Athletics Australia. I applied for a under-23 Australian team that was getting sent to New Zealand's cross-country championship. So it's like a trans-Tasman competition. I got selected, so that's really cool. Obviously, it's a bit of a Mickey Mouse Australian team. It's not like a major championships or anywhere near close to that, but still pretty cool that I get to don the green and gold and have a runabout. So, kind of doing a bit of reflecting. It's been a long journey, and yeah, it's gonna be cool to have some Australian kit. Not everyone has Australian kit, so yeah.
Mexican.